Hey, it's Erik, and it's time for our video conversation. This week I received from the National Federation of Independent Businesses an award recognizing my efforts on behalf of small business that are the backbone of our economy, without a doubt. And we'll continue to work on their behalf, whether it's regulatory policy, tax policy, etc., and healthcare policy. We had some good questions that came up this week. First actually we'll take is Susan from Maple Grove, who sent in an email. She writes in, "Dear Congressman Paulson, I'm writing today to ask you to support reauthorization of the Carl D. Perkins Career and Technical Education Act, known as Perkins. As a Skills USA member and a constituent who cares deeply about career and technical education, CTE, I believe that we need a comprehensive Perkins reauthorization bill in order to help students in our community gain the skills they need for success in the 21st century economy. Please support this important bill. Sincerely and thank you, Susan." Actually, for a lot of folks and students, it's actually true, Susan, that a typical four-year degree is not in their best interest, and it's not maybe what they want to do. And a career or technical education can make a big difference in making sure that those students have a career path in a different trajectory. And we did reauthorize with strong bipartisan support the Perkins CTE program that'll make sure now that schools in our community continue to have more flexibility with reforms that are streamlined, so they have more flexibility in communicating with local businesses, with students, to making sure we are filling the needs of students as the job market and the labor force has those needs out there. All right, the next question we have is an email from Ronald in Chanhassen. And Ronald writes in, actually, saying, "Dear Representative Paulson, as a veterans advocate, I urge you to work with congressional leadership to address the Department of Veterans Affairs' broken benefit appeals process. Appeals modernization is supported by both parties, both chambers, the administration, all the major veterans service organizations, and it has no cost. It is long past due that we get around to fixing this broken system. My best to you and thank you, Ronald." Actually, unfortunately, Ronald is absolutely right. The appeals process at the VA is too cumbersome, too slow, takes far too long to comply with. In fact, as of June this year, it's estimated there are nearly 500,000, 457,000 different appeals claims, health appeals claims, that have been put out by service members through the VA. And some have been on that waiting list for years. It's unacceptable. The good news is that we did pass legislation this week that also addresses with important reforms to streamline that appeals process for our veterans and our service members, to making sure that that appeals process allows veteran members, as a part of the appeal, to bring in new evidence, to bring in new information without moving the date. And so hopefully we'll have a streamlined process that was supported bipartisanly, have all the major veterans organizations behind it, and it'll move forward to the Senate and the President, hopefully. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to join with your thoughts, your questions, your ideas all week. Continue to do so. You can reach out anytime at paulson.house.gov, or of course on Twitter or Instagram or on Facebook. And continue to have a great weekend and a great week.